All right, in this next lesson, we're going to learn how we can change get view so we can sort of customize what we serve up here, right, rather than just text. All right, so I mean, really, if you think about this, if you dream for a second, sort of, what could your own click listener do? I mean, all sorts of things, right? I mean, you could build up a menu system if you wanted to. You could bring up a little dialogue, say you wanted to edit what was there, added some new text. You can even do something like play a video or open up a link or really whatever you want, right? So you might need some very different looking kind of interfaces to this, right? So let's take a look. What about single views, right? So within our text view, we should notice here that some things are going to be fixed for all views, and other things are going to depend, right? So maybe you wanted your text view to be customized, right? So that it was always going to be 18 points, right? So you can do that, right? You can even update things that are changing from one to the other, right? So whether you created it from scratch or whether you recycled a convert view, like we right here, well, we knew that the position was going to be different for each one, but we could also make it so that the color is different for each one, all right? And we get sort of that rainbow color there. Let's go ahead and do that just because that's an interesting one to play around with. Right. So, all right, in my row number adapter, let's take a look at this guy, and whenever I make a new one, we'll say view dot set text size. All right, will be 18 SPs. We've set our text, and let's do the little color thing here. So set text color, and that's going to take an integer. We can just use color.rgb if we want to create one. And let's see. Have this be a function of the position, right? So we'll let the red that we have, we'll use position times 10, so that the higher position we get, the more red we're going to get here. We'll let the green be the inverse of that. So it's going to start off as a full 255, and then it's going to go down by 10 every time. And we'll sort of hard code a value in here for blue. We'll use 200. Okay, so we've got this guy here, and as I add views, we're going to see that it's just, again, fun to play around with here, right? So we're adding more red and taking away from the green, and we eventually get up here. You're probably wondering what happens at 25, but since we multiplied them by 10 times 25 is 250, so we're getting out of the byte range 0 to 255, so it's sort of recycling around here, getting clipped or something, right? But it only really works the way we want it to up till about 25. Great. So that's great for text, but what if we wanted more things, right? But what if we wanted, buttons or icons or something here? Could we do that? And the answer is yes, and it is really simple, right? So buttons, it's really just a matter of replacing text view with button and doing the right thing. Not a huge deal. So let's play with this here. So text view, let's go ahead and make this guy a button, and everywhere where we saw text view, we'll replace it with, we'll replace it with button. Get our import sort of organized here. Text size, sure, we can keep the text size the same. Even the text color, we can keep the same, no big deal. Okay, so running this guy here. All right, now we have a whole bunch of buttons. Okay, we haven't set listeners or anything like that for them, but again, we've got a whole bunch, and their colors are shifting. Sort of fun there, right? So buttons, piece of cake. What if we want image views, right? Again, not a big deal to show icons here. We're going to take these buttons, and let's go ahead and swap these guys out and make them into image views. So new image view, import image view. Certain things aren't going to work here quite the same. So image views don't have a text size. So we're going to get rid of these guys. They don't have a text color either. But what do they have, right? So we could see here view. Let's see. So we're going to need to put in a resource here. So view dot set image. I think resource is the one that takes an ID. R dot drawable dot, and let's just show our icon launcher. If we wanted to do something with this fun color here, we could. I think it's going to be something like set background color for this guy rather than text color. And I could just copy what I had here before and dump that in. Probably should have made it a variable. Let's see. Run it. And voila, we have our simple launcher icon. And again, just to play, color shifting as we go. All right. So very, very simple to update single views, right? So in this case, we looked at text view, button, and then image view here. What we'll look at next time is what if we want something more complicated, right? So a compound view, right? So hope you come back for next time. See you later.